Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel Simply Commerce. So today again I've come up with the partnership series with a new topic, interest on capital. But before I start with the topic, I request you all to kindly subscribe my channel Simply Commerce and also put on the notification bell button please, so that you are well aware of the upcoming videos that I'll upload. ठीक है? As and when I'll upload, you'll get that alarm bell. Okay, so you can very well connect with me and we can do the partnership series as well as my 11th class series together. Okay, there will not be a gap and you don't have to search for the videos. So please do subscribe, it's for your benefit. Okay, so let's begin with interest on capital. Okay, now what is capital? Do you remember? We've already done. Capital is the amount that the owner brings into the business. So what is capital? It is the amount owner invests into business. ठीक है? Now let's take a general example. जैसे कि there is a person and he has some money. What will he do with the money? वो कुछ खरीद सकता है अपने लिए, कार. He may, build a house. Then still he has some money. What he'll do? He will put that money in a bank. Now he is parking that money into the bank. उसका वो और भी कुछ कर सकता था, but he decided to deposit the money in a bank. So the bank will pay that person interest on the amount that he has deposited. So for the depositing thing, he is getting a compensation by the bank. It is in the form of interest. Now same way, when the owner invests money into the business, अब वो पैसा तो वहाँ ब्लॉक हो गया है ना, that money is into the business. So the business has an obligation to pay interest on capital to the owner. So what is interest on capital, IOC? It is a compensation paid by business to owner. Why? For the amount that he has invested into the business. So IOC is always given by the business to the partner. It is not given by partner to the firm. It is always given by firm to the partner. Okay, it's an obligation. Understood? Now IOC का एक rate होता है. Interest का हमेशा एक rate होता है. Okay. Now that rate is always C. This is the IOC. IOC rate is always written in the partnership deed. If the partnership deed is there, P dot D मतलब partnership deed. ठीक है? So if the partnership deed is there, written agreement is there, so that IOC rate will be written in the partnership deed and the firm will follow this rate. जैसे कि 8% लिखा है तो 8% IOC देंगे, 10% लिखा है तो 10% देंगे. In case the partnership deed is not there, अगर partnership deed नहीं है तो partnership firm क्या करेगी? The partnership firm will not give the IOC. It will not give the IOC to the partner because the provision of Indian Partnership Act 1932 is being followed. Another case, अगर loss हो रहा है firm को, if the firm is incurring losses, then also IOC is not given. In this case also IOC is not given. IOC is given if the partnership deed states that the IOC has to be given and the rate of interest is written in that. Now, so this is one important point. The other important point is that IOC is always given on opening capital. It is always calculated on IOC, always calculated on opening capital, not on closing capital, always on the opening capital. समझ में आया? तो अगर closing capital है, you have to bring it to opening capital. Opening capital question में आपको find करनी पड़ेगी and then only you will calculate the IOC. But does the opening capital remain same throughout? नहीं. In between the financial year, the partner में withdraw, हो सकता है वो कुछ drawings करे for his personal use, तो capital account का balance कम हो जाएगा and maybe the partner brings in additional capital, हो सकता है वो additional capital लेके आए, तब क्या होगा? Partnership capital account का balance बढ़ जाएगा. So this opening capital changes during the financial year. It changes during the financial year. Why it changes? When the partner brings additional capital, तब change होगा. और कब change होगा? जब वो drawings करेगा कोई, जब वो drawings करेगा. Understood? So this balance changes, opening balance. So that also you have to consider. अभी मैं एक easy example दे रही हूँ where additional capital and drawings will be there. ठीक है, A and B दो partners हैं, उनकी opening capital है, A की है 5 लाख, B की है 6 लाख. ठीक है, this capital is on 1st April 24. 1st April 24. Now on 1st October 24 A ने क्या करा? A withdraws 50,000. A withdraws 50,000 on 1st October, and on 1st October only B brings in additional capital of 60,000 and partnership deed is there. ठीक है, partnership PD is there, and in the partnership deed it is written that IOC has to be provided at 10%. At 10%. How will you calculate the IOC? 1st April है तो immediately see in questions it will not be written कि opening capital is this. They will give you the date, so you have to be very careful. अगर starting of the year है तो it's your opening capital. Understood? And we have written that IOC is always calculated on the opening capital. So IOC rate is 10%. अभी हम देखेंगे first in case of A, यहाँ पे A और यहाँ पे B. अभी 1st April से 30th September तक उसकी कैपिटल कितनी है? 5 लाख है. 1st April से 30th September 24 तक उसकी A की कैपिटल कितनी है? 5 लाख. Understood? So IOC कितना है? IOC is 10%. How much? 10% है ना. तो we will calculate the IOC from 1st April to 30th September. How many months? It will be 6 months. है ना. April, May, June, July, August, September. तो we will calculate the IOC for 6 months. 5 lakh into 6 by 12 into 10 by 100. ठीक है, तो ये हो गया आपका 25,000. How much? 25,000. Is this the IOC? ये क्या, ये यहाँ पे खत्म हो गया? No. हमें फुल ईयर का देखना है. This is just 6 months. This is just 6 months. अब क्या हो रहा है? 1st October 24 से 31st March 25. 1st April 24 to 31st March 25 is one financial year. तो 1st October से 31st March तक 1st October को उसने क्या करा? He withdrew 50,000. तो अब उसका बैलेंस कितना हो गया कैपिटल का? ड्रॉइंग कर ली तो कम हो जाएगा. तो 5 लाख माइनस 50,000. 5 लाख माइनस 50,000 इज 4,50,000 हो गया अब उसका बैलेंस क्या ओपनिंग कैपिटल. अंडरस्टूड? अब उसकी ओपनिंग कैपिटल कितनी हो गई? 4,50,000. नाउ ही विल कैलकुलेट द IOC ऑन दिस 4,50,000 फॉर 6 months. फॉर 6 months. ठीक है, तो 4,50,000 into 6 by 12 for 6 months into 10 by 100. तो this is how much? This will be 5 5s are 25. 22,500. 22,500. So what is the total IOC that A will get? The total IOC will be 2,500 of the first 6 months and 22,500 of the last 6 months. You will add both. तो ये कितना हो गया? 500. 47,500 is the IOC that A will get. अब हम आए B पर. Let us come to B. Now what is the opening capital of B from 1st April 24 to 30th September 24? कितनी है? It is 6 lakh. It is 6 lakh. तो हम ये 6 lakh लिख लेंगे. अब how many months? 6 months. This is 6 months. तो हम 6 months के लिए we will calculate the IOC at the rate of 10%. तो 6 lakh into 6 by 12 into 10 by 100. Understood? So this is equal to 30,000. This is equal to 30,000. हो गया? नहीं. Again 6 months are left. तो on from 1st October to 31st March now. अब इसने क्या करा, बी ने 1st अक्टूबर को ही ब्रॉट इन एडिशनल कैपिटल, वो और ले आया. तो अब कैपिटल 6 लाख से कितनी हो गई? 6,60,000. नाउ इट इज 6,60,000. अब इस पे हम आईओसी कैलकुलेट करेंगे 10% फॉर 6 मंथ्स. तो 6 by 12 into 10 by 100. So this is 0, 0, 6 5s are 30, 0, 3, 6 5s are 33. So it is 33,000. It is equal to 33,000. So what is the total IOC that B will get? 30,000 of the first 6 months and 33,000 of the last 6 months. दोनों को ऐड करेंगे तो 63,000 is the IOC that B will get. Understood? तो कैसे कैलकुलेट करना है? तो ओपनिंग कैपिटल ये नहीं है कि ये जो ओपनिंग है वो वैसे ही रहेगा. There will be changes in the opening capital. Those changes have to be considered. आपको अगर एडिशन कर रहे हो तो किस टाइम पीरियड से किस टाइम पीरियड तक. So your dates, your time period and your rate is very important in the calculation of IOC. Understood? ड्रॉइंग्स हो रही है तो आपका कैपिटल बैलेंस कम हो जाएगा. अगर एडिशन हो रहा है, your balance will go up and accordingly you will calculate. It should be of full, जितना भी टाइम पीरियड है, कैपिटल द अमाउंट जब तक वो इन्वेस्ट हुआ है, द कैपिटल इज देयर इनसाइड द बिजनेस, उतने तक का तो इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. दैट कैपिटल कैन कम डाउन और दैट कैपिटल कैन गो अप. बैलेंस ऊपर नीचे होगा. अकॉर्डिंगली यू विल कैलकुलेट द IOC. अंडरस्टूड? सो प्लीज नोट दिस डाउन. दिस एग्जाम्पल इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. नाउ we have already done in the last video, I told you about the two methods of maintaining the capital account of the partner. One is fixed and the other is fluctuating. तो जब ये दो methods आपके questions में they will be mentioned or sometimes you have to infer from the question. वो तो जब हम question करेंगे then I'll tell you. So अगर fixed है, if fixed capital accounting method is followed, fixed capital accounting and fluctuating capital accounting method, ठीक है, these are the two accounting methods. If they are followed, तो आप opening capital कैसे calculate करोगे, इन दोनों में it will be different. इसमें अलग होगा, इसमें अलग होगा. So I will tell you how to do that. Now, if the partnership firm is following fixed capital accounting method, तो हमारे कितने accounts होते हैं partners के? There are 2 accounts. एक होता है कैपिटल अकाउंट एंड एक होता है करंट अकाउंट. देयर आर 2 अकाउंट्स, है ना? अंडरस्टूड? सो प्लीज कीप इन माइंड, अगर आपका कई बार क्वेश्चन जो प्रैक्टिकल जो आपके न्यूमेरिकल्स होता है उसमें इट विल बी स्पेसिफाइड कि द पार्टनरशिप फर्म इज फॉलोइंग फिक्स कैपिटल अकाउंटिंग मेथड. सो ऑब्वियसली यू विल गेट टू नो. समटाइम्स दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू मेंशन एंड इट विल बी, उसमें बैलेंस शीट दी होगी और उसमें कैपिटल अकाउंट भी दिया होगा, करंट अकाउंट भी दिया होगा. So immediately it should strike to you कि the firm is following fixed capital accounting method. Understood? अब हम इसमें opening capital कहाँ से find out करेंगे? Opening capital के लिए you will use this capital account only. What will you use? You will use this capital account only. Understood? You are not going to use the current account to find the opening capital. अब opening capital इसमें अगर closing capital आपको दी है, closing capital is given. How will you come to the opening capital? So what you will do, closing capital, and you will do all the opposite things. जैसे कि ड्राइंग्स से कैपिटल अकाउंट कम होता है तो हम माइनस करते हैं ना ओपनिंग कैपिटल से. सो यू विल डू जस्ट द ऑपोजिट. सो व्हाट यू विल डू, क्लोजिंग कैपिटल में यू आर गोइंग टू ऐड द ड्राइंग्स. You are going to add the drawings, but again you have to be very careful. ये कौन सी drawings होंगी? Which drawings will be written here? This is drawings against capital only. Drawings against capital only. So be very careful यहाँ पे. ठीक है? तो ये how will you get to know whether it is a drawing against capital? Withdrawal word से. Which word? Withdrawal. withdrawal word will be written. It will be written. तो withdrawal word आया तो it is a drawing against capital. So closing capital का balance plus the drawings against capital, and you will subtract. You are going to subtract the additional capital. You are going to subtract the additional capital introduced. है ना, आपको याद है कैपिटल अकाउंट फिक्स में कैसा होता था? इट यूज टू बी ओपनिंग बैलेंस, यहाँ पे आता था, है ना, एंड एडिशनल कैपिटल, एंड देन ड्रॉइंग्स अगेंस्ट कैपिटल यूज टू कम हियर. ड्रॉइंग्स अगेंस्ट कैपिटल, दिस वॉज द कैपिटल अकाउंट अंडर फिक्स्ड. इसमें सैलरी गिवन टू पार्टनर्स, बोनस गिवन टू पार्टनर्स, ड्रॉइंग्स अगेंस्ट प्रॉफिट, द डिविजिबल प्रॉफिट शेयर, नथिंग यूज टू कम, बिकॉज वो सब कहाँ जाता था? करंट अकाउंट में जाता था. इफ यू रिमेंबर, all other appropriations go to the current account here. So only this will be considered. Capital account से आप close opening capital निकालोगे. So now whatever you will get here is your opening capital. This is your opening capital. So in case of firms following fixed capital accounting method, you have to write the closing capital, whatever is given, closing capital plus drawings against capital minus additional capital, that will give you the opening capital. Now when we come to fluctuating capital account, in case of fluctuating capital account, only one account is maintained, that is the capital account. अब कैपिटल अकाउंट में हम सब कुछ डालते हैं, जो यहाँ पे हम अलग अलग डालते थे वो सब चीज़ें हम फ्लक्चुएटिंग में एक साथ डालते हैं. फ्लक्चुएटिंग में करंट अकाउंट वाले आइटम्स भी आएंगे. So how do you calculate the opening capital from closing capital in case of fluctuating? See, closing capital, ठीक है, closing capital में what all you are going to add? You are going to add drawings against capital, ठीक है, plus drawings against profit. Both will come, both the drawings are going to come here. वहाँ पे सिर्फ drawings against capital आता है. So this is a very important point. Then what are you going to add? You are going to add interest on drawings. Interest on drawings the firm gives to the partner. तो हमें यहाँ पे उल्टा उसको प्लस कर देंगे हम IOD को. Understood? Then what else? Then you are going to add the loss शेयर. अगर डिविजिबल लॉस है, दैट डिविजिबल लॉस का शेयर दैट यू आर गोइंग टू ऐड. ओके, इफ देर इज डिविजिबल लॉस, देन नाउ व्हाट डू यू सब्ट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम द क्लोजिंग कैपिटल? यू विल सब्ट्रैक्ट द डिविजिबल प्रॉफिट शेयर. डिविजिबल प्रॉफिट शेयर, ठीक है. व्हाट एल्स यू विल सब्ट्रैक्ट? यू विल सब्ट्रैक्ट द सैलरी, बोनस, कमीशन given to partners, that you will subtract, and you are going to subtract the IOC you will subtract. So closing capital में आप drawings add करोगे against capital, drawings against profit plus IOD plus the loss share, divisible loss share. इन दोनों में से एक चीज़ ही होगा, this or this. And if there is divisible profit, that share. Then salary, bonus, commission to partners, that you will add. माइनस IOC. इफ द पार्टनर गेट्स एन एडिशनल कैपिटल, तो ओपनिंग कैपिटल में तो हम ऐड करते थे, बट नाउ वी आर गेटिंग ओपनिंग कैपिटल फ्रॉम क्लोजिंग कैपिटल, तो उल्टा करेंगे. सो यू आर गोइंग टू सब्ट्रैक्ट द एडिशनल कैपिटल. यू आर गोइंग टू सब्ट्रैक्ट द एडिशनल कैपिटल, बिल्कुल उल्टा करना है सब कुछ. एंड द balance that you will get here is the opening capital. This is the opening capital in fluctuating capital method. अब अगर opening capital दी आपको closing capital find करनी है तो बिल्कुल उल्टा करना है. Opening capital में additional capital you will add, IOC you will add, salary bonus you will add, divisible profit you will add. You will subtract the loss share, IOD you will subtract, drawings against profit you will subtract, drawings against capital you will subtract, and you will get the closing capital. Understood? Closing से इसमें आपको उल्टा करना है, इससे इसमें लाना है तो उल्टा करना है. And यहाँ पे क्लोजिंग कैपिटल में यू विल ऐड द ड्रॉइंग्स अगेंस्ट कैपिटल माइनस एडिशनल कैपिटल. इन फिक्स कैपिटल अकाउंटिंग मेथड यू विल नॉट कंसिडर द डिविजिबल प्रॉफिट. सो वन इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट हियर इज नॉट कंसिडर डिविजिबल प्रॉफिट और लॉस. कुछ भी नहीं, सैलरी बोनस कुछ नहीं कंसिडर करेंगे, IOC नहीं, IOD nothing will be considered. Only drawing against capital and additional capital, and your closing capital will get you the opening capital. Understood? Because all other things will go to the current account, है ना? ठीक है, तो ये this is for fluctuating capital account method and this is for fixed capital accounting method. How to get the opening capital? Very, very important. Please note it down, and all the questions will be based on this. We are going to look at different cases of providing IOC. IOC कब हम provide करते हैं और कब नहीं करते हैं, and how do you calculate it based on different situations. तो पहली situation है, if there is no partnership deed. अगर कोई पार्टनरशिप डीड नहीं है, देर इज नो रिटन एग्रीमेंट एज टू IOC, उसमें कुछ मतलब पार्टनरशिप डीड ही नहीं है, सो नथिंग विल बी मेंशन अबाउट द IOC. सो विल द पार्टनरशिप फर्म गिव IOC टू द पार्टनर्स? इन दिस केस no IOC will be provided. If the partnership deed is not there, nothing is mentioned, then no IOC will be given. No. Now the second case, okay, the second case is if there is a partnership deed. There is a partnership deed. Partnership deed है तो IOC will be given. IOC will be given at the agreed rate. At the agreed rate. वो जो rate होगा 8%, 5%, 2%, whatever, that will be mentioned in the partnership deed. अब इसमें आपके 3 cases होते हैं. So now see, this IOC is what? It is an appropriation of profit. It is an appropriation of profit. जो आप नेट प्रॉफिट P&L से P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन में लेके आते हो, उसमें से ही तो ये IOC पार्टनर को दिया जाता है ना. क्या क्या है एप्रोप्रिएशन? सैलरी, कमीशन, बोनस टू पार्टनर्स, इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल एंड व्हाट एल्स? द जनरल रिजर्व्स सेट इन असाइड बाय द फर्म, है ना. उसके बाद जो प्रॉफिट बचता है, दैट इज द डिविजिबल प्रॉफिट. सो IOC इज एन एप्रोप्रिएशन ऑफ प्रॉफिट. इफ देयर इज अ पार्टनरशिप डीड, देयर आर 3 सिचुएशंस. फर्स्ट सिचुएशन इज सफिशिएंट प्रॉफिट. अगर सफिशिएंट प्रॉफिट पार्टनरशिप फर्म को हो रहा है, देन व्हाट विल हैपन? आई विल एक्सप्लेन टू यू थ्रू एन एग्जाम्पल. ठीक है, देयर इज अ पार्टनर A and the other one is B. A got in capital 5 lakh. How much? 5 lakh. B got in capital 3 lakh. Or partnership deed is there. So partnership deed states that the IOC should be provided at rate of 10%. How much? 10%. And the net profit of the firm is, net profit जो firm का है वो कितना है? It is 1 lakh. How much? 1 lakh. So now we have to see कि IOC कितना मिलेगा A और B को. So A will get IOC. A को, this is opening capital, तो 5 lakh into 10%, which is 50,000. And B will get 3 lakh, which is his opening capital, into 10 by 100, which is 30,000. How much is the total appropriation? It is 80,000. 80,000. तो जो appropriation मतलब IOC, which is the appropriation amount, is less than, it is less than the profit available for appropriation. Profit available for appropriation. कौन सा प्रॉफिट होता है जिससे हम एप्रोप्रिएशन करते हैं? जो नेट प्रॉफिट P&L से हम P&L एप्रोप्रिएशन में लेके आते हैं. तो यहाँ पर आपका IOC एप्रोप्रिएशन इज 80,000. कैन यू एप्रोप्रिएट फ्रॉम दिस? वेरी इजीली, बिकॉज आपके प्रॉफिट कितना है? 1 लाख है. तो 1 लाख में से आप 80,000 IOC पार्टनर को दे सकते हो. सो हियर इट कैन बी इजीली डन व्हेन द फर्म इज हैविंग सफिशिएंट प्रॉफिट. So the appropriation can be easily given. The IOC can be easily given. Now the second case. Let us see the second case. The second case is insufficient profit. Insufficient profit. अगर जो profit है available for appropriation, it is insufficient. Then what will you do? अगर same example, A की capital है 5 lakh opening, B ki it is again 3 lakh, but and the IOC has to be calculated at the rate of 10%. In the partnership deed it is written, and the net profit that the firm has earned is your 60,000. How much? 60,000. अब आपके appropriation कितना था? How much was the IOC that A has to be given? It was 50,000, है ना? हमने यहाँ पे calculate किया है, और B को कितना देना है? It is 30,000. So how much is the total appropriation? 80,000. And how much is the appropriation profit that is available? It is just 60,000. Now what will the partnership firm do in this case? In this case, जब आपके पास उतना अमाउंट है ही नहीं, then whatever is available, whatever profit is available, that will be given to the partners in the ratio of appropriation. In what ratio? In the ratio of appropriation. What is the ratio? ये चारों जीरो कट हो जाएंगे, ये है ना appropriation. This is IOC is the appropriation, है ना? This is the appropriation. So what is the ratio? It is 5:3. It is 5:3 is the ratio of appropriation. It is the ratio of appropriation. So this 60,000 will be given to the partners in this ratio. तो A को कितना मिलेगा? A को मिलेगा 60,000 into 5/8. 5/8. 15,000. So this will be 7 5 36 37. So 37,500 A will get, and how much B will get? B will also get 60,000, which is the appropriation profit, into 3/8 into 3/8. तो ये भी इतना ही हो गया 7500, that is 00. So A will get 37,500 and B will get 22,500. अभी A को मिलना कितना चाहिए था? A should have got 50,000, पर मिल कितना रहा है? 37,500, because profit is not there. There is no sufficient profit. और B को कितना मिलना चाहिए था? 30,000, but how much is he getting? 22,500. So in case of insufficient profit and the partnership deed is there and the rate is there, in that case, if the IOC appropriation is more than the net profit available, then you will divide this profit in the ratio of appropriation. इसी profit जो भी है उसको आप इस ratio में divide करोगे. किस ratio में? Appropriation के ratio में. ये जो भी उनको मिलना चाहिए था उसके ratio में. Understood? So they will get this amount, not this amount. They will not get this amount because it is that much is not available. So this is the second case of insufficient profit. Okay, and this I have already explained you in capital account का theory वाले में मैंने ये explain करा है. So please go back to that video and check. I have given you 2 examples explaining this. Okay, now the third is when the partnership deed is there, partnership deed है, but the firm has incurred a loss. But firm को क्या हो गया है? Loss हो गया है. In that case, what will happen? In that case, the IOC will not be given. Will not be given. कि पार्टनरशिप डीड में तो लिखा है, बट पार्टनरशिप डीड में ये तभी तो मिलेगा अगर प्रॉफिट होगा. When the profit is not there, when the firm has incurred a loss, then IOC will not be given. It cannot be given, and this loss will be shared by partners. This loss will be shared by the partners. So these are the 3 cases in case there is a partnership deed. In case of partnership deed. So please note this down. First case है if there is no partnership deed. Second case है when there is a partnership deed. Third one which I'll do is when IOC is a charge against profit. ये वाला है जब IOC is an appropriation of profit. This is an appropriation of profit. Okay. The third case is when partnership deed is there. Partnership deed states that IOC has to be given has to be given even if there is loss. Even if there is loss. जो पहला हमने करा था वो था कि when there is no partnership deed, है ना. सेकेंड क्या किया था? when the partnership deed is there and it says that IOC has to be given out of profits. अब ये पार्टनरशिप डीड थर्ड केस है जिसमें पार्टनरशिप डीड बोल रही है कि IOC हैज़ टू बी गिवन इवन इफ देयर इज लॉस. सो जब भी हम कोई भी चीज़ ऐसे पे करते हैं, फर्म हैज़ टू पे इवन इफ देयर इज प्रॉफिट और लॉस, इट मीन्स इट इज़ अ charge against profit. This is a charge against profit, not appropriation. It is a charge against profit. जो second case था, it was an appropriation because in the partnership deed it was written that IOC has to be given in case of profit only. अब यहाँ पे partnership deed में clearly लिखा है कि IOC देना ही देना है, even if firm को loss भी हो रहा है तब भी देना है. So now it is a charge against profit. In this case, अगर ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आते हैं वेयर इट इज़ रिटन दैट IOC हैज़ टू बी गिवन एंड इट इज़ अ चार्ज अगेंस्ट प्रॉफिट, वेयर विल यू शो द IOC का आप कहाँ पे पेमेंट करोगे? इट विल बी इन द P&L अकाउंट. इफ यू रिमेंबर, चार्ज अगेंस्ट प्रॉफिट मीन्स दिस आइटम विल नाउ बी शोन इन द P&L अकाउंट. IOC will be shown in the P&L account. Now whenever IOC is a charge against profit, then again there are three cases. Appropriation में भी three cases थे, इसमें भी three cases है. First, when there are sufficient profit. When there is sufficient profit, तब क्या होगा? Again we'll take the same example. A has got a capital of 5 lakh. B has a capital of 3 lakh. And what is the IOC rate? It is at the rate of 10%. And what is the profit available? The profit of the firm is 1 lakh. It is 1 lakh. ठीक है. अब IOC A को कितना मिलेगा? IOC according to 8% at the rate of 10%, A will get 50,000, B will get 30,000. तो टोटल कितना है? 80,000. So can this appropriation be made out of this 1 lakh? Yes, it can easily be made. It is sufficient. तो ये आप कैसे दिखाएंगे? This IOC you are going to show in the P&L account, not in the P&L appropriation account. Be very very careful numericals में. ठीक है. तो ये आपका प्रॉफिट इधर आ गया. प्रॉफिट इज 1 lakh by to IOC, interest on capital A and B. A is capital account, B is capital account. 50,000 and 30,000, which is 80,000. So 1 lakh minus this appropriation, that is how much? 2 lakh is left. 20,000 is left now. So this is the net profit, to net profit. This is the profit that will go to the P&L appropriation account. This 20,000 will go to the P&L appropriation account. P&L के बाद हमेशा P&L appropriation account बनता है कि नहीं बनता है? So here by P&L account, how much will come? This will not come. This will come. The remaining balance 20,000. 20,000 will come here. Understood? So your IOC, in case it is a charge against profit, it will be shown in the P&L account and not in the P&L appropriation account. Now we have seen the first case when there is sufficient profit. Now second case where there is insufficient profit. There is insufficient profit. तब क्या करेंगे? And IOC is a charge against profit. मतलब देना ही है. Understood? तो अभी again A has 5 lakh, B 5 lakh, IOC is 10%. But in this case now the profit that is available is 40,000. बस एक difference है. 40,000 is the profit. Okay? तो IOC कितना होगा? A का और B का? It will be 50,000 and 30,000. है ना? तो total is 80,000. But how much is the profit available for appropriation? It is just 40,000. 40,000 is the profit. तो अब आप इसमें से IOC कैसे दोगे? How will you give? But you have to give because it is a charge against profit. So in the P&L account, here P&L account, you will write the profit here, that is 40,000, and here on the debit side you will write the IOC, interest on capital A, B. A is 50,000 you have to give, you will give 30,000 you have to give, which makes a total of 80,000. So debit side is 80,000, credit side is 40,000. So that means your P&L has a debit balance. So 80,000 you'll get here. Here now you incur a loss. This is the loss 40,000. This is the loss of 40,000 that the partnership firm will incur, and this loss will go to the P&L appropriation account. इसके बाद आप P&L appropriation account बनाते हो ना. So now to P&L account, and you will bring this 40,000 here in the P&L appropriation account, and you will distribute this 40,000 loss between the partners in the profit sharing ratio. तो insufficient profit में आपको ये IOC देना ही पड़ेगा. You are least bothered, चाहे कितना भी प्रॉफिट है आपको देना ही पड़ेगा, कहीं से भी लोन लो, कुछ भी लो, whatever you have to give. And then the firm will incur a loss which has to be divided between the partners in the profit sharing ratio. So this is the second case. Now what is the third case? Third case is when the firm incurs a loss of 40,000. When the firm incurs a loss of 40,000. अब IOC तो charge है, it's a charge against profit, you have to pay it. चाहे कुछ हो जाए, लॉस हो, कुछ भी हो, तो फिर से आप P&L अकाउंट बनाएंगे. You will write the loss on the debit side, on the debit side. So your loss will come here, 40,000. IOC also you have to give because it is a charge. That is why to IOC A and B. How much? 50,000. सेम एग्जाम्पल वी आर फॉलोइंग, ठीक है, यही वाला, बस यहाँ पे अभी प्रॉफिट की जगह पे लॉस हो गया है. बी 30,000, दैट मेक्स अ टोटल ऑफ 80,000, एंड व्हेन वी ऐड दिस 40 लॉस एंड 80 IOC इट कम्स 1,20,000. सो 1,20,000 इज द बाय द लॉस, 1,20,000. So this is the net loss that will go to the P&L account, P&L appropriation account. So by net loss, this is the net loss. This loss will go to the P&L appropriation account. अब आप P&L appropriation account बनाओगे. So to P&L account, here net loss you will get it here ना. तो 1,20,000 आप इधर लेके आओगे. And this 1,20,000 has to be shared between the partners in the profit sharing ratio. They will bear this loss because in a partnership deed, partners will share the profits and they will also share the losses. तो यहाँ पे कितना loss share करेंगे? It is not 40,000. The loss that they will share is 1,20,000. और ये कैसे आया? ये यहाँ से आया, P&L से आया. P&L में आपने जब 40,000 के लॉस में IOC ऐड किया तो दैट IOC मेड इट 1,20,000. अंडरस्टूड? सो दिस इज द ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ IOC इन केस देयर इज लॉस एंड IOC इज अ चार्ज अगेंस्ट प्रॉफिट. सो 3 डिफरेंट सिचुएशंस इन केस ऑफ IOC बीइंग अ चार्ज अगेंस्ट प्रॉफिट. पर ये चीज़ ध्यान में रखना है कि देना ही देना है, देना पड़ेगा, यहाँ पे भी देना पड़ेगा. Here also give, you have to give. Sufficient profit हो, insufficient profit हो या फिर loss हो, you have to give. But appropriation वाले केस में it was not like that, है ना? So please note this down because all your numericals will be based on these situations. Okay. With this, we come to an end to the theory part of interest on capital, and the next video that I'm going to upload is all the numericals relating to IOC, which are very, very important. So don't miss out the video, and please do subscribe to my YouTube channel Simply Commerce and share it with all your commerce friends. Okay, just hit the bell button, notification button also, so that you get an update of all the videos that I am uploading. Okay, so please do follow me on my channel. Thank you.